Hey, you all. Thank you again for joining me on this Yoga Pilates course session, and let's get right into it. So, the first exercise I am incorporating is head rotations, 4 rotations to the right and 4 rotations to the left. This is a great, effective method for pain and stiffness relief. Next exercise, I'm going to do arm rotations, 4 forward, 4 back, and same thing, it gets rid of stiffness and pain. We're going to incorporate the cat cow yoga pose. We're going to do this about 3 times. Well intentioned. This improves posture and flexibility. Next exercise is a balancing table pose. I'm going to hold both sides for about 8 to 10 seconds. Then you're going to transition into a child's pose and slowly ease your way into a downward dog, into a cobra. Now we're going to go back into a downward dog. Next exercise is a warrior pose. Right now we're going to switch. Next, I'm going to go back into a downward dog, into a cobra or Superman, whatever you want to call it, and back to a child's pose. All right, back up into a cat cow pose. All right, next I'm going to go right back into the balancing table pose. And on the other side, next exercise, I'm going to do fire hydrants, or you can say like hip openers with the rotation. So I'm going to do 8 on each side. This is really good for mobility. The next exercise, I'm gonna do toe touches with Asian squat. This is really good for flexibility, hip mobility, and weak knees. I'm gonna do this about 8 times. All right, now you can go shake it out, take a break, get you a drink of water. We're gonna take a quick break, um, 10 seconds, that's it, and get right back into it because this is low impact exercise. Very effective though. Just you just have to keep yourself going. So go and get a sip of water really quick and let's get right back into it. All right, next exercise is a boat pose. This stabilizes the core and focuses on body and awareness. We're gonna do this for about 10 seconds and then we're gonna slowly release. So if that one was a little too intense for you, this is a modified version. You can lift one leg and hold it for 10 seconds and then slowly release, and then do the others on the other side. So next exercise is going to be a sit up, legs flat to the ground. You are not elevating your knees at all. Just keep them all flat to the ground. And you're going to do slow sit ups, stabilizing that core. And you're going to do this 12 times. Focus on slow and intention. So make sure you put all your effort into this workout. Make sure you're lifting yourself up because that's what's going to matter over getting the exercise done. So speed is not a thing for me. It is more about formality. All right, so now we're going to jump into the Pilates portion of this workout. And you do not need resistance band, but resistance band give you more resistance. So I'm going to do 12 on each side, well intentioned, slow, moving, not in a rush. You don't want to lose that momentum. The moment you start speeding up that workout, you are losing all momentum in the workout. All right, we're going to switch sides and do the same thing, 12 leg raises. This is really good for nice toned legs and works that front quad really good too, as well as those side hip abductors. Right, then we're gonna hop right back into it, switch sides and do the same thing. Well, intention, 12 reps, put your all into it. All right, next exercise is a wall sit. I'm gonna do this for about 12 seconds, 3 times, just to finish off that burn in those hamstrings and quads and calves. All right, slowly release. They get back up, hold it, slowly release. And then we're gonna get back into it. All right. This is the last round of this. So hold it for as long as you can. I didn't last. So hold it as long as you can, though. So pause right here and just hold it as long as you can, and then release. Next exercise is going to be a Russian twist with your feet elevated. If you cannot elevate your feet, you can keep them to the ground and just add like something heavy to hold so you can get some resistance. You're going to do at least 20 reps. All right, right here, we're going to take us a nice little break. Breathe in, relax, relish. The next exercise we're going to do is bicycle crunches. So the feet are elevated in this exercise, but to modify it, if you cannot do it, you can just make your elbows touch your knees and relax your feet back on the ground. So we're going to do 20 reps. That's 10 on each side. Next, and take a nice little break. Then we're going to go into our Russian twist again. Okay. Really like this yoga Pilates slash core session that I created. It really gets all those muscle groups without overly jumping, the high intensity. However, it helps. It's just when you stay in areas or environments where low impact is best, this is the way to go. Get the most out of it. All right, so we're gonna go back in with those Russian twists, 10 on each side, 20 reps in total. And this is just the last round. Right? Now you can take a break, get a sip of water really quickly. We're going to jump into the next round of bicycle crunches, and I'm going to do the modified version for you all. Same reps, One set, okay? This is the last round. All right, so the next exercise, I'm going to grab my resistance band again, and I'm going to do a Pilates form of high knee raises, and we're going to do 10 on each side. Right? Shake it out because we're going to jump right back into it. We're going to begin again, 10 on each side. Shake it out once again. Release the tension. Take a sip of water if you have to. And then we're going to jump right back into it. 10 on each side. This really works the hip flexors pretty well. So if you are someone who have really bad hip joints or, squatting is difficult for you, this is a great way to condition yourself for a traditional squat, especially a sumo. So yeah, this will help. Very low impact, well intentioned. Relax, shake it out. We're going to move into our next exercise. So, if you are not good at elevating your feet and sitting in a traditional squat, I suggest you get a chair for this next exercise. We're going to put the resistance band on our thigh and do hip openers or hip abductors, is what I like to call it. I'm going to do this about 12 times, 12 reps in total. Like I said, if you cannot squat down like this, please go get a chair. It's still as effective. All right, shake it out, release the tension. Take a sip of water, whatever you need to do, because we're gonna hop right back into it.
All right, shake it out. All right, we're going to hop back into this exercise. This is the last set of this. Hip abductors, hip openers with resistance bands or without. All right, and that ends the workout, you guys. I hope you enjoyed my Yoga Pilates core session. If you want to see more videos like this, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts, all right? Peace and love.